Everything in this passage in Leviticus is skin deep. It's all about what sort of spots have you got and what sort of clothes are you wearing. Are they mouldy or are they not mouldy? And the priests at that time were doing exactly the right thing by judging everything by the surface. That's what they were meant to do, and it's entirely right that they were doing that under the law and Israel's relationship with God back then. But we today, as we follow Jesus, are not meant to do that. And actually, the truth is, probably lots of us still do. We're a bit like the priests in that we judge others by what's going on the surface of their life. So maybe that is we judge them by the clothes that they're wearing. Maybe it is we judge them by what they sound like. Maybe it's we judge them by how many spots they've got. And in the same way, we judge ourselves and our own self-esteem, can't it? It goes up and down, depending on how the spots are looking, or whether we've got the latest designer label on, or whether our hair's looking good, or whether we're losing weight or gaining muscle. And so much of our identity, and also so much of our opinion of others, is tied up and wrapped up with what appears on the surface. The big message of the Bible, well, one of the many big messages, is as it goes on, it shows us God is not interested in the surface level stuff. He's not interested in how you look and how you dress. He's very interested in what's going on inside in our hearts. I've been really convicted over the last few days as I've spoken to a number of people that instantly, if I'm honest, I wrote off, for various reasons when I saw them. And then I started to chat to them and I realised, oh my word, there's such depth to you. Or, wow, your family are following Jesus because of the way that you've lived your life. I want to be more like that. And I realised, gosh, what does that say about me that I've just been so dismissive of certain people because of how they look on the surface? Also, what does it say about me that my own self-esteem can go up and down, depending on how I look and what I'm wearing? God judges by the heart. So first of all, when we see other people, we're to hold off on any sort of judgment, full stop, but especially any that just dismisses someone on the basis of how they look. That's the first thing. The second thing is our own opinion of ourselves really shouldn't be wrapped up in whether or not we look in a particular way. It's based, first of all, on the love of God, and he loves us just as we are, so that it doesn't need to go up and down, it can go like this. But then secondly, on the things that God seems to care about. How kind are we being? How gentle are we? How patient are we? How full of boldness and courage for his message and his kingdom are we? These are the things that he cares about, not what we're wearing. And then finally, Jesus comes and he reaches out in the Gospels to all these people who have skin conditions, leprosy and stuff, and he doesn't shy away, he reaches out for them. So when we come across people who are maybe unclean because their lives are full of stuff that God doesn't like, our role is not to step away and to keep clear. It's to be like Jesus. It's to reach out. And if we think, oh my word, maybe you are full of some stuff that I don't think is really very good or very godly or very healthy, actually, I'm going to reach out to you and I'm going to respond with kindness, because that's how Jesus responded to me with all my mess too.